Always good to have a Breitling on the show. Big thanks to Richard and the entire crew at Saltzmans, Rhode Island. Link in the description, as well as the discount code. Not sure it works on Breitling though, which actually I don't think they have it set up that you can buy Breitling online through them. So you're gonna have to call them anyway. But ask for my buddy Richard, tell him I sent you, and I'm sure he'll take care of you. Maybe get some swag or something like that. A lot of these higher end brands, and Breitling is a luxury brand, they don't really offer discounts. So I've been kind of seeing that more and more, but who knows? Maybe you catch them in a good mood. Hopefully Richard's in a good mood. Anyway, guys, let's get into this. This is a new, well, it's not new. The Navitimer's been around a long time, but it's a refresh of the Navitimer. So let's cover it. This one, technically, they call it the Navitimer GMT 41 millimeter. It is, I guess, 41 millimeter in the sense that at the bezel, it's 40.8 millimeter, but you can see the bezel overhangs the case quite a bit. In fact, the case, I measure at 39 millimeter. Now the lug to lug, thin mid case, the lug to lug is a 46.8. So this is a very wearable watch. If you're looking for an aviation style watch, which the Navitimer is iconic in that role, then this thing's completely wearable, although large sapphire crystal. And you did get a glimpse of how that dome sapphire looks on this thing. Great AR coating, top and bottom. And the thickness is actually 11.99 millimeter, just squeaking in under that 12 millimeter mark. But yeah, the Navitimer is just iconic, and you're going to recognize that on the wrist of anybody that you see it on, or if they see it on your wrist. If you are ready to purchase one, definitely now is the time. They're around that $6,000 mark, as you would expect a luxury brand such as Breitling to have that price point with this particular model. So the lug opening here is 22 millimeter, which gives it a very interesting look. Definitely want to pair it up with this bracelet. There are strap options, but man, the Breitling bracelets are just amazing with that angle cut to them. A little tricky to size, but you'll get through it if you do it on your own. But if you go in for that full authorized dealer experience at Saltzmans, then they'll size it up for you. No problem. You can watch them do it just in case you need to do it eventually down the road. But yeah, they'll size it up for you. And that's kind of nice to have. They'll get it fitted just right for you because it does have a butterfly clasp. And you do want to get this thing sized up just perfectly on your wrist. The bracelet also does taper down to 18 millimeter. And like I said, it is a butterfly clasp. Really nice Breitling sign there. It has some plastics on there. Very cool clasp. Indeed, you do have to fold that one over first, then that one, because you have that Breitling Vintage B insignia there. Kind of keep that nice even flow across the bottom of the bracelet. In the case back there, again, we have that plastic sticker on there because this is a brand new watch and we're going to keep it that way until someone ends up buying it. It is 3-bar rated or 30-meter water resist. You do not want to get this thing wet. It is not meant for that. It's meant for flying and aviation. It's not meant for aquatic adventures. You have a 7 millimeter signed crown. It is a push-pull crown, and the winding on this movement, which is the Breitling caliber 32, otherwise known as the ETA 2893-2, is a very smooth winding movement. And of course, with that movement, in case you didn't know, it is a what people call a caller's GMT, or a quick set date. So for the quick set date, one position, if you spin the crown counterclockwise, then you're going to get date changes on that thing. Okay, there you go. And then, of course, you have your ring here for doing calculations and formulas and stuff like that. Yeah, go somewhere else if you want to learn how to do that. There's definitely some articles on that. There's videos on that. There's all different ways you can get that information. You're not going to get it here. That's just the way it is. Like I said, this movement is the 2893, so it has a 42-hour power reserve and 21 joules. Like all Breitlings, it's a chronometer grade. It's a COSC. And now let's do a wrist shot, and then we'll close out with a lume shot. There is a little bit of lume on this guy. Yeah, these things are incredibly comfortable on wrist. And talk about a piece of jewelry. Yeah, the Breitling Navitimer is definitely in that category. Something about these entry, I consider Breitling, it's not really entry luxury. It's true luxury, but it's a more obtainable luxury watch, I think. Like the tag, and actually, Saltzmans is the authorized dealer for Breitling and tag. So both really good luxury brands that are obtainable, and they have quite a wide range. So again, big thanks to them for sharing this watch with me so you guys can check it out as well. Looks like we have like orange lume almost on the GMT hand. That's pretty cool. And I'll see you guys in the next vid.